OMG. Can you believe it? Germany, 4-time world champs, are out after a totally insane penalty shootout loss to Paraguay. And now we've got World Cup legend Jurgen Klinsmann here to break it all down. He's calling it devastating and embarrassing. The panel is in full debate mode, tackling everything from the coach's tactics to the huge crisis in German football. This is drama, people. Okay, first up, brace yourselves. German legend Jurgen Klinsmann is giving us his raw reaction. And let me tell you, he's not holding back. Devastating, embarrassing, and shockingly unprepared? Those are his words, folks. Can you even?
Well, obviously, it's a very sad day for all of us in Germany because we didn't expect going out in the round of 32, and the way we went out, I think, is hugely disappointing. You know, it seemed like that the team was not prepared to take control of matters during the 120 minutes. They were not, energetic enough, decisive enough, aggressive enough to win this battle with a very strong Paraguayan team, which we knew it's going to be a difficult game. And then it looked really, at the very end, it looked like they were not prepared for penalty shootout, which is for us insane because we love penalty shootouts usually. And the way we went out tonight is devastating, is an embarrassment. Is something that nobody expected, and it's pretty much as horrible as the exits were in Qatar 4 years ago and in Russia 8 years ago. So this takes Germany into a huge hole, and everything from the top to the bottom needs to be questioned, needs to be discussed, and obviously there will be consequences to it.
Next up, the panel is seriously questioning Julian Nagelsmann's tactics here. Frank LaBeouf is not a fan of his PowerPoint and data approach. I mean, really? Plus, playing Joshua Kimmich out of position? That's a big no-no.
Because I think that the mindset of Nagelsmann is not made as we can see with the coach of Bayern Munich.
What do you mean by that?
But I mean that it's different. It's PowerPoint, it's data, it's maybe, I don't know, we talked about that this afternoon where that guy is a philosopher of football. And sometimes you have to go to singular stuff where it's more simple, where you have to stop thinking too much the football. You have to let the intuitive aspect of every human being in order to play and show your strengths. Those players who play for Bayern Munich know how to play well. Let them play. Don't play Kimmich on the right side. Play Kimmich as a midfielder because he's where he's at the best.
So you don't feel he knew his best 11 heading into today?
You won't believe this. Germany had a game-winning goal, but it got disallowed during extra time. The pundits are going all in on this juicy, controversial call. And get this, there's a rumored secret FIFA directive? What is going on here?
This infringement by Anton, so call it an infringement, he stood his ground, is not been given, I don't think, as a free kick in any league in Europe this year. Not one. But we heard, for those that heard the game, Mark Clattenburg, who's working for the host broadcaster here in the US, gave an explanation, I don't know, did you hear it, Don, about a directive sent down from FIFA before the tournament. This is like, hey, we're going to have a rule change before the tournament again, and we may tell you, and we may not tell you, but we'll let you know when it happens, is that if anybody's blocking the goalkeeper, then we're going to give a free kick.
So, Nagelsmann? Yeah, he wants to stay on as coach. But the panel? Oh, they've got thoughts. They're debating his future because for a team like Germany, this kind of result is just unacceptable. You gotta wonder what's next.
Wonder if he's got a feel for the game.
Look, if Steve Clark fell on his sword and there was no expectations for Scotland and he'd signed a 4-year deal beforehand, I don't see how Julian Nagelsmann can't fall on his sword, contract or not, because the Germans, as Jurgen well knows, have... And look, there are more problems than just the coach. However, the buck stops with the coach. And Germany have higher aspirations than... They've had 4 games in this tournament. They beat Curacao. So what? Ivory Coast. They lost to Ecuador. And they've lost to Paraguay. That's unacceptable. If you're coaching an elite country like Germany, regardless of whether you have the best core of players.
Ultimately, what the experts have pieced together is a real eye-opener. Germany's early exit wasn't just bad luck. It was a systemic collapse in leadership, tactics, and even player mentality. Someone's got to answer for this, and it looks like all eyes are on the coach. It's a serious moment for German football.